Hi everyone, my name is Chelsea, and I'm going to be telling some virtual stand-up for you today, telling some of my stand-up jokes. I'm also going to be answering the age-old question, what would the vibe be like if my grandmother were bisexual? Well, question asked and answered. I am bisexual, which can be confusing to folks outside and sometimes inside of the queer community, including me. I'm almost certainly pansexual, but let's check in afterwards and y'all can vote on it. But I've come up with a bisexuality cheat sheet that I find helps me explain how I feel to folks that struggle to understand it. Let's say I open up the HBO Go app. I'm sorry, but yes, I do have HBO Go. It's kind of a flex in this economy, so sorry. I open up the app, and on one side we have Euphoria. It's a show about many gorgeous femme teenagers at this affluent high school going through all kinds of horrible shit. Cool. On the other side we have Succession. This show is about these horrible Wall Street men absolutely tearing each other's lives apart. Cool. I see these and I just think to myself, this is great. I can comfortably masturbate to both of these shows. And it's so great because it's on the same app. Those shows really made me think, though, recently. Maybe my sexuality is totally unrelated to the gender binary in any way. Maybe my real sexuality is rich people in crisis. So if you have the two big T's, a trust fund and trauma, please DM me after this video. Let's move on to my youth. When I was younger, I really wanted to be like a hot, cool girl. Like a not like other girls girl. One of the guys. I did all these things I associated with masculinity to like accomplish this goal. You know, I only drank dark beer. I was like, no Bud Light, another stout for me, thanks. Or I like ate food with a lot of hot sauce. I don't even really know where I got that one from. But long story short, I didn't become one of the guys. I didn't become that girl. But I did develop irritable bowel syndrome. So I didn't become a hot, cool girl. But I did become a loose stool girl. I have 2 cats. People are like, we get it. You already said you're bisexual. I have 2 cats, and one of them is a little kitten who I love so much. It's actually probably toxic. Sometimes I just like to snuggle with him and watch TV, and it's my favorite thing. So the other day I was doing this, and I took a couple edibles, so I was pretty stoned. And I took my little boy, and we snuggled and watched some Great British Baking Show. And I had 2 thoughts right after another. Number 1, what would happen if a human being tried to breastfeed a cat? Number 2, I should throw out these edibles. I also have a boyfriend. I know, 2 cats and a boyfriend. Who is she? We get along pretty well, but we got in a fight recently. I told him I was scared of someone sneaking into our apartment one day, and he said not to worry. All of our valuables are towards the back, so they probably wouldn't take much. And I said, no, I'm not afraid of theft. I'm afraid of a serial killer who's been tracking me and will kill me in kind of, like a brutal, specific way. And he looked at me and asked calmly, why do you think a serial killer would ever target you? And I reacted, what's the word? Belligerently. I said, who are you to say I wouldn't be serial killed? I have tiny, perfect feet. I have an easily tracked schedule. I am primed to be serial killed. Your mad's no one to try to serial kill your busted ass. And his response was, why? Why is this happening? And that made me think 2 things, one right after another. Number 1, why am I so invested in being a prime murder target? Why does this mean so much to me? And number 2, why the fuck have I thrown out these edibles? Thanks for watching. Donate to Black Lives Matter Los Angeles, advocate for Black people in your lives, and defund the LAPD.